Well, I done did it. I bought me another Benchmade. This one is another Presidio 2. This is the Presidio 2 Ultra, as you can see. I'm gonna spare you the typical unboxing shit, because, you know, it's all got the same stuff, same foam, same all that. Anyways, this here is the knife. It has a CF Elite on it, and the shitty pocket clip that I'm about to change out. As you can see, I already got a standard one waiting. But it's a CF Elite, it's a manual, and it's got the black coated serrated blade. I'm pretty sure this is a Cerakote finish. I've been trying to figure out the difference between Cerakote and DLC, because, you know, I was into guns a lot, way sooner than I was into knives. And a Cerakote finish on a gun has this, like, chalky, dull, not very non-reflective look to it, you know? And at least in the gun world it does. So I'm assuming this must be the Cerakote finish. And the auto version that I have must be, I'm guessing it's a DLC finish, because they don't look quite the same. See how this one is the auto with the aluminum. That has just a little bit more reflectivity. You can see, like, as you look at it, it looks different than as you're looking at this blade. You know, there's just a slight difference. And I'm guessing that the DLC coating must be better, must last longer. Maybe, I don't know. I've just never been a big fan of the Cerakote finish in general, because I never like to look on guns as I like a blued gun better. But anyhow, this is also a prototype from December of 2019. This is the first, like, special edition, kind of, not special edition, I mean, they actually have actual special editions, but, you know, something that's not just a standard run-of-the-mill, you know. I don't have any first productions, I don't have any, this is my first prototype. No limited edition ones, because most of my I want to use, and I wanted to use this one, but being that it's a prototype, it's 5 years old, and it looks and feels brand new. Even the CF Elite feels brand new on it. The box looked brand new. Everything about it looks and feels brand new, and in fact, this thing, if you flip it open too hard, the lock likes to stick sometimes, where you can't quite get it to pull, like really work it to pull it down to get it to drop the blade again. So, it's a very nice knife. So I'm gonna switch views here. Alright, folks, let's see what we can do here. You have to excuse the messy table. It's very much lived on. I got shit everywhere in here. Today's Saturday morning. I got home last night. We got home last night. Me and Ding Dong head over here. Hey, come here. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself, dog. Yes, you got your own videos already too. Yes, have you run around like a maniac in the snow? Yes, I know. I got another video of us playing last night whenever we got home. Like roughhousing, you know. I unfortunately saw these videos of, I don't know why YouTube recommended them, because I don't normally watch this stuff because I don't want to be pissed off. So, it was like, one guy's right. Damn. Apparently I got myself with one of these knives. Just fucking, just now. I don't even know when or where or how I fucking did it. Son of a bitch. That's amazing. That's one thing about playing with knives, you know. Playing with guns, well, I don't actually play with guns. I just shoot them, so typically speaking, there's no injuries involved in that, except for when the thing explodes in your hand. Then you're gonna have an injury. But typically speaking, I fidget a lot. Yes, looking for something here. Yes, I'm one of those fucking people that fidgets a lot. I can't sit still. I do a lot of driving at work and outside of work, and That's why I smoked cigarettes for so long. It's so hard for me to quit because I love smoking cigarettes. I love it. If it were up to me, I'd never quit. But as it stands, God told me a while ago, quite a while ago, that I need to quit smoking cigarettes. For what reason? I don't know the exact I don't know the exact reasons why God wants me to quit, other than, the obvious standard, because it's healthy for me. But I'm telling you, God told me very clearly a while ago to quit smoking cigarettes. And like many people, I'm not always very good at doing exactly what God tells me to do when He tells me to do it. Some things are a breeze. Some things are very easy for me to do. But sometimes there's certain things that are not always easy for me to do, and quitting smoking cigarettes is one of those things. Well, I did quit. Hold on a minute. I gotta find me a Band-Aid. Hold on. Alright, so, God had told me to quit. I worked on it for a few years, got close, went back to smoking, got close, went back to smoking. So, finally last summer, I finally actually quit smoking. I know, right? For like a couple months, I didn't have a single cigarette for like 2 months maybe. And then, about the worst thing that's ever happened to me happened. And my best friend in the whole fucking world, my Jackie baby, passed away. And after that, I said, to fuck with it, I'm smoking. I wasn't intending to go back to smoking, of course, no one ever does. I don't think I actually tend to go back to being a smoker. But I gave up. I'd given them up for a couple months, and I said, you know what, I'm going to buy one pack, and I'm going to smoke this pack over the course of this weekend. If there's anything left, I'll toss it, whatever. I just was going through some shit, and I needed a cigarette. And so I went back to smoking, and then, I bought the pack, and then I smoked the pack, and I wasn't going to smoke anymore, and then I started bumming smokes off people at work, and all that shit. And then every now and then, so in the last several months, since August 30th of 24, which now today is the 25th of 2025, January 25th of 25, I, for the most part, wasn't really smoking at home. I only bought I didn't even buy, it used to be a pack a day, At one point for a few years, for about 3-4 years, I was smoking 2.5 packs a day. I had cut back from that, at least when God told me to stop smoking. I at least cut back from that a couple years ago. And then, damn, I've actually been working on it. My God, I've been working on it for like 5 years now, since like 2019. My God, it's been almost 6 years actually since I have been trying to quit smoking. Well, 2020. So it's been about 5 years. Good Lordy, I didn't know it had been that long. I swear it feels like just 2 years maybe. So anyhow, losing my train of thought. I quit smoking last summer, started up again, so I wasn't, since August 30th till a couple weeks ago, I did not have a single cigarette. It's jumbled up. It's like a scrambled egg up here. I don't think I've even bought a carton worth of cigarettes in the last, since August 30th. I think maybe 10 packs at most, maybe. So I buy a pack, have a few during the day at work, and then, I would leave them at work, pretty much just smoking at work. And then I would find myself taking one on the ride to go pick up Ripley, and then I would have two on the ride to go pick up Ripley, and then we'd stop back at work, so we'd have to go the opposite direction to pick her up, then we need to go home. So I would stop back there and grab one more, and then two more, and then I was like having one in the car with her, which I don't like doing. I quit doing that probably a couple years ago with Jackie. So I would when I did smoke in the car with Jackie and with Ripley, I rolled the windows down regardless of the weather. She's got a coat, 2 sweaters, a bandana to keep the wind out of her jacket, and she got a blanket, a thick, nice thick blanket, pillow, and she got the fucking setup in the back seat. I mean, I swear, sometimes as much as I hate the idea of auto-driving cars, I wouldn't mind having one sometimes to do that, so I can climb in the back seat with her and just go to sleep on my way to go drop her off. at my mom's house. So, anyhow, so we'd roll the windows down, even in the cold, because she's all bundled up, you know, and I have this skylight open a little bit, push any kind of smoke in there out the back windows, and have the front windows open. But I just don't like doing it. And I was finding myself doing it again. I had stopped doing that with Jackie a couple years ago, because we used to just roll the windows all the way down, regardless of the weather, because we are bundled up so warm, but it doesn't matter. So, anyhow, then I would be having one as I'm cleaning all my stuff out of the car, you know, making multiple trips up and down, you know, bringing stuff upstairs. I leave it in the ashtray outside, and then come in, bring my stuff in, go back out, and just keep smoking as I'm going. What the fuck is moving outside? Jeez, dude. I keep seeing these alerts on my phone about my camera. There's nothing outside, but apparently it keeps telling me something's moving. Might be the fucking weeds blowing around in the wind. So, anyways, this is completely off topic anyhow. This is what I made the video about. But yeah, so as of this coming Wednesday, today's Saturday, this Wednesday coming up will be 3 weeks without a cigarette. Or without a nutty bar. Because I want to stop eating those fuckers too, because I swear that shit has added some pounds, dude. I didn't realize if I just stop eating those fucking things, it does not matter what else I eat, I will still lose weight and go back to normal. It's just the nutty bars. I eat so many of those fucking things. And then you get the big fucking, like, there's 2 in a package, but they're like extra wides at the gas station. Those are like fucking, is it I think it's 450 calories per bar. So you look, I want to say you might be looking at 900 calories per package, or even if it's 450, it's still a lot, dude. When you eat like 6 or 7 of them sometimes throughout the fucking day, that's a lot of calories. That's more than your daily allowance just in one fucking product, not counting meals. Thank God I don't eat very many meals. I usually eat 1 meal a day. Ah, damn it. Ah, damn it. This fucking bit I have is fucked up. Damn, I'm gonna fucking strip this shit. Fuck, dude. I can't even get the fuckers off of here to swap the clip because the fucking tip on this bastard that I bought is like falling apart. I've heard of stripped screws, but I've never heard of a fucking stripped bit. But apparently that must be a thing, because they're probably making this shit so worthless these days that it just falls the fuck apart on you. But anyhow, so, yeah, for another day. So, if anybody hasn't noticed yet, I seem to really love the Presidio model, Presidio 2. Now, I like the model so much so that eventually I want to go on eBay and buy some Presidio 1s. You know, the original Presidio. This is my first one. Satin blade with the CF Elite. And I loved it so fucking much that I couldn't help but get another one. So, as I was looking, I'm like, you know, what looks cool? I'm like, ooh, this auto with the aluminum looks great. I'm like, it costs so much, I'm never going to use it. And this aluminum can scratch very easily as opposed to this CF Elite. Honestly, this shit's pretty fucking durable. I kept this in my pocket. Going to work every day, I kept this in my pocket, and like even on a close examination, you can't see any marks anywhere on this thing. Now, the black frame in here, you know, the metal frame, like it may be able to get scratches on it, but even that, like I don't really see all the way around it. I don't see any scratches. This is in my pocket for probably about 4 or 5 months, I think, from summer up until like early December. So probably about 5 months, every day, everywhere I go, every time I go outside, every time anywhere. And I'm telling you, this thing is amazing. The CF Elite is really good quality shit. This aluminum will scratch. No, mind you, this is also the same. This is in the same pocket as the car key, as the knuckles, and extra rounds, and other keys, and loose change, and all that shit goes in the same pocket. So, and there's still not a mark on this thing. That is, damn it, I just fucked up my Band-Aid again. I usually keep Band-Aids on me because, you know, like I was saying earlier, playing with knives, I fucking cut myself all the time. So usually I keep a few of them in this fucking pouch that I stick in my pocket to organize all my shit. As much as I hated the fucking idea of carrying one of these things. I fucking hated it because this whole EDC shit is just ridiculous. This fucking EDCing your EDC every single day shit is ridiculous. The whole EDC world, like, good God, they just don't stop saying that fucking term. EDC. So anyways, I did look at these. I tried it out, and it actually is pretty fucking handy, dude. I'm not gonna lie, because the reason I got it originally was because when I got this, which I forgot I had this. I put this away for a while. I fucking forget how badass this fucker really is, dude. It's nice and sharp. And it's just, this is something I've wanted for a very long time, and I forgot all about it. And it is cool as shit. And if you get it at just the right angle when you pop it open, it looks like an out-the-front knife. Like, it comes out so fast, dude. Even when you do it standard, still pretty fast. But I love playing with this thing. I love switchblades. These are fucking cool. So the thing is, put this in my pocket, and very quick, I'd stand it up like on the inside of my pocket, and then very quickly it'd be like this, and it's just sticking out. Looks very obvious that something's in my pocket, and it's just really fucking uncomfortable. Let's see if I can get it to, you know, I stand it up like this along the edge, and next thing you know, it's like this. So as I'm squatting down, doing shit, it's just sitting there, and it's really not very comfortable. So I bought this because this originally was in the middle pouch here, and that kept it standing up. That was my main reason for getting it, and then I've come to realize how fucking handy this thing is. I've never in my life carried a flashlight fucking ever. And I even have a job where we use flashlights regularly. I never carried one, ever. And now I don't have a great one, but this little is like a $4 flashlight off of Wish. I've had this thing for months, dude. It is fucking amazing. Only problem is, sitting in here sometimes when I bend over it, I'll accidentally push the button and not realize it, because when it's on it here, you can see it, but when this is in your pocket, you can't see that. And then I'll go to actually using the battery instead, so whatever. Now I got one of my fake Benchmades in here. This is one of my first, one of my early automatic knives, and it's just so fast, dude. This little motherfucker is so fast. Bah! And this has a Cerakote finish on it as well. That chalky, kind of dry, chalky, matte finish to it. So I've been carrying that in there now, and a pen, which I never carried a fucking pen on me either. I don't know what's happening to me. But anyways, got my 3 Presidio 2s. I fucking love this particular model. I also want the like burnt copper or whatever they call it, not burnt copper, it's like a dark earth aluminum with a gray coated blade. That one I'm gonna get eventually too. And outside of that, I got all the minis to get. I want a standard CF Elite satin mini. They have one with a blacked out blade without serrations, with the CF Elite. They also have the matching one for the other auto, the dark earth whatever aluminum with the gray coated blade. It was a SHOT Show exclusive at some point, so I got a few of those to get too. But I'm more of a fan of full size knives, but I do like the minis too. I fucking love that this company has miniature versions of just about everything. Even if, like, I don't think they have a mini auto. There may be one that exists somewhere, but I love that they have miniature versions of fucking everything, almost everything, dude. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. But see, I'm the type of person where when I like something, I really get into it. So I got my Claymore, and I decided I was going to buy this from a coworker. I gave him like half the money he wanted for it, and then he's like, yeah, just get the other half whenever. And while I'm waiting, I went on and used the firm to buy this one, so I ended up getting this one first, my other Claymore. I got a couple more of these I want to get, and a mini out the front one. And then what do you got? You got Griptilians. I love the Griptilians. They're one of my favorites. This is a Cerakote. This should be a Cerakote finish, because this one has the BK on the back of it. Right there under the blade steel, it has like a little BK. I don't think it's gonna even fucking focus. There you go. The B is like a reverse color, where it's like a black B and a white K, you know. But anyhow, damn it, Dale. Anyhow, I have that one, and then I wanted one for these scales that I thought were gonna look beautiful, but came out, you know, when they sent them to me, it looked like shit. But I'm still using them anyways. Sheep's foot blade. So I got these. You okay, bub? She's been fucking almost like this morning, especially. Like, she really sounded like she was gonna throw up, and then just she never did. But I don't know what the fuck's going on with her. I'm like, good God, I really hope more motion detected. I really hope that she's going to stay healthy. I hope she doesn't have issues like Jackie had, being sick all the time. I really, really don't. Because if she does, I'm gonna be afraid it's this apartment. And this apartment is a great fucking price. Thank God my landlord is amazing, and they've never raised my rent. I've raised it once myself because I want to keep my old truck out here. So I want to restore it one day, and I have nowhere to keep it. So I offered to pay $50 a month more for my rent. Thank God they've never raised it. Probably doesn't hurt that my rent's paid early all the time anyways. Like, I just paid it today on the 25th. It's not even due till the 1st, and it's already paid. Sometimes I pay it 2 weeks early, so I'm sure that doesn't hurt, but I'm very fortunate to find a place that's very affordable for one person, and my rent has never been raised in 7.5 years. Thank you, God. So, but yeah, got the mini. I got my mini also. This one I bought a while back. The gray. I really want to get a custom one, but I've just found other fucking models, and I just ended up getting first because. So I got 3 of these, 1 mini, 2 full size. I got 3 Presidio 2s, 2 Claymores, and so far 1 bug out. But unfortunately, there's a few of these that have started growing on me. And Zach from Zach Stuff, I believe, is his channel. The guy that does all the knife stuff. I blame him for getting me into these fucking knives, dude. I blame him, solely blame him. Yeah, I didn't even want to like these. I didn't even want to fucking like them. Like, I bought this one as, my little Jackie tribute on it. I love this one in particular, but I was very much unimpressed with the actual model itself. And the more I've messed with it, played with it, looked at other ones, I'm like, dude, I'm about that close to buying the fucking Storm Gray one. I have a few custom ones I want to buy. I like the tan handle one with the satin blade. I like the Storm Gray one. I really like the dark purple mini, but I just don't. It's cool they make the minis, but I don't really want a mini bug out at all. I can't justify spending $200 even on this. It's hard fucking enough. I want one of these, but a mini one, I just can't do it, man. Those are like, honestly, these things should be $50 fucking knives. They're made to be the affordable one. How is it that this and this cost the exact same? They're both $200, brand new right now. Now, this one's custom, so it added a little bit to it, but I didn't do that much, so I just put a little bit of print on it. Got the normal blade steel, which is S30V. And then, yes, I didn't do a lot of upgrades. I just did the print. But how is it that this is the same price as this? And this thing's like a fucking tank. And it's like, dude, if you put them on scales, it can weigh very lightweight shit. There probably is some kind of a noticeable difference in the numbers. But like, dude, I'm telling you right now, I can't feel a difference. In my hands, literally, practically, because you can look at numbers all you fucking want, but what really matters is practicality, what you feel. Like, if this feels to you the same as this, then what the fuck does it matter if it's 0.0 something ounces lighter or heavier or whatever the case, What matters is what it actually feels like to you. And I'm telling you, I fucking barely tell the difference between these two. There's no actual noticeable difference between the two of them. This thing has full liners that are lightly skeletonized. This one has no fucking liners. It's just got the little bitty things in there that only come up to like right there, like mini partial liners, and then they stop. See right there? That's what the screw holds in the end of it. Right there it goes. That's the end of the liner for these things. Full liners. The CF Elite. Damn it! I had to tighten this one recently. I put plumber's tape around the screws. It helps a fucking lot. This one finally, I kept playing with it so much, it finally started just ever so slightly come loose enough to have just the tiniest bit of blade play. So I had to snug it up again, but after a while, it'll fucking go back to the way I like it. This one too. Wow. No blade play. This one I have not done the treatment to yet, but I mean, it's nothing, dude. It felt like there was a little bit last night, just ever so slightly, but I didn't tighten it at all yet. This thing is fucking nice, dude. The guy I got it from or the person I got it from, I don't know if the guy or girl, but whoever it was that sold it, I'm just assume a guy, because, most chicks don't buy stuff like this. But the person that I got this from on eBay, they sold it for $200, $200. That's what the cost of a new. This was $200 before tax and shipping. This was $200 before tax and shipping. This was current production. This is a prototype version from 5 years ago, from December 2019. So you're looking at 5 years and 1 month ago, and it was also just $200 plus shipping tag and tax. So all in all, these cost me exactly the same. Exactly the same. Both had boxes, paperwork, a little pouch. You get all the same shit. Little Axis fucking card, your pouch, which is one of the things that actually matters. Your little booklet, and then your foam, which I didn't realize before that it comes out in pieces. I always thought it was like one big piece of foam. Pretty cool foam, I guess. If you're into that sort of thing. As far as foam goes, it's pretty dope. But the guy did a really good job packing it for me. He had it in the sleeve, and then had it inside of here, but even had like foam popcorn inside of here to keep it from moving around inside. Had this wrapped up, or had it put in here, and had this wrapped with newspaper, bunch of newspaper all around it, in a little bit in this big of a box with newspaper around it. Did a really good fucking job, man. I was very impressed. I leave him a really good review on there on eBay, because I appreciate it very much. Very good deal. I've been staring at it for a while. It's been on there for. Dude, what in the fuck is this camera seeing? Dude, I swear it's stupid. Ripper, damn it. The fucking pillow in the floor, and then I just stepped on it, man. Let's start. What's up, Ripley? Hey, Rip. Hey, you dog. Hey, doggy. Hey, dog. Hey, what you doing? Say hi. Say hi to the world. Say hi, Rips. She said hi, Rip. Hi, baby. Oh, nasty ass dog. That's gross. Damn it. She likes to get my ear when she can. Like when I go to pick her up, my mom, she comes launching at me, and she will just. It'd be like a 10-minute nonstop barrage of just like a bombardment of kisses and jumping at me. And so I'll squat down on my knees here, and then she'll run and launch herself up onto my shoulder. And sometimes as she does, as I'm trying to catch her to make sure she doesn't overshoot my shoulder and she, lands properly on my shoulder, she ends up like catching me right in my ear with her tongue. Like, ugh, dude, that's nasty, doggies. Like, I'm gonna drop her on the ground one day when she does that shit. Ah, look at her smiling. Yeah. I love these doggies. So anyhow, all in all, very, very happy with it, because I wanted a manual version with the serrations and the blacked out blade. I wanted one that I would use. I really wanted one that I would actually use, but it's prototype. I'm probably not gonna use it. I'm probably just gonna play with it, change the clip out. Maybe I'll carry it at some point. I don't know, but it's like, is it really gonna be worth anything one day? Maybe, maybe not. I don't fucking know. You see people on there trying to sell, special edition ones for, like, there's one. It's cool as shit. It's an Osborne 940. One of them has a satin blade without serrations. Maybe it has serrations. I don't know. But it's satin blade. The other one is a blacked out blade with serrations, and they are a red aluminum. It's just like the green. Sorry, it's just like the green ones, but it's a red anodized aluminum. Same handle shape, everything's the same. It's just red aluminum, and it's got a different color backspacer. I don't know, I can't remember the color of the backspacer, but it looks fucking awesome. Why in the world they don't offer more versions of that exact? I don't understand. Like, the green one with the purple's badass. With the satin blade, that's cool. But they need to have like the red one, the red aluminum with the satin or blacked out blade. They need to have like a lighter blue one with the satin or blacked out blade. They need to have just different colors of that same aluminum with the closed back and the thin back spacer down the back. That's really what they need. They got some good versions. I like the fucking micarta one coming out this later this year in a few months. I'm buying that one for sure. I think that's probably one of the nicest ones yet. It's like a darker blue denim micarta with satin blade and I think copper stand-ups on it. It looks fucking nice, dude. So, where's the camera getting all weird? So, anyways, it's getting not as bright outside. But anyhow, the one with the burnt copper. See why? Like, it'll get all light and then it gets dark again on me. So, the one with the burnt copper and the Magna Cut Battle Wash, fucking whatever they call it, blade. Like, that's a nice one too. I like that a lot. But it has an open back on it. That's the only thing I don't fucking like. I wish they'd have a closed back and have like a black back spacer down the back of it, a real thin one, and just do more like the original. You know, that'd be so awesome, dude. But I have seen one with a light blue, but it had a Damascus blade and it was a gold class, and somebody was selling that shit for thousands of dollars or trying to. So the red anodized aluminum. One of them, well, they're both $2,000. The satin blade and then the blacked out blade, and they both look like brand fucking new knives. And they're like number such and such out of just 50 is all it says, 50. So one's like a really pretty low number out of 50, and that one's a little bit higher number out of 50. But and I think it's two different people that have them. But anyhow, they're on eBay at this particular moment. One of them is now $1,700. Maybe like about $1,750. The other one's still like $2,000. Fuck you. I am not spending $2,000 on a fucking pocket knife, dude. There's just no fucking way. Good luck to you. Maybe somebody will buy that shit, but it damn sure ain't gonna be me. I don't give a fuck if I had billions of dollars. I'm not buying stupid, ridiculous shit like that because somebody thinks they're selling something that's made of solid fucking gold just because it's got a brand name on it or something. Fuck that. Anyways. God, I've been wanting to do videos about music and stuff for a long time. I've really been wanting to do videos about music, like the kind of music I listen to. Fela, James Brown, Curtis Mayfield, B.B. King, Jimmy McGriff. Some quality fucking music. I've been wanting to do that for a while now. And I'm trying to get around to doing that because I really want to like spread some of the music that I've learned. I have spent as of this past September, I've spent 24 years, so about 24, almost 24 and a half years, independently studying music. Just digging. I mean, when you talk about a deep dive, I've been deep diving for 25 fucking years on the world of music. And I got, I took all your music classes from fucking kindergarten all the way to like, senior year in high school. Even music appreciation in college, it's all fucking classical music. That's all they ever talk about. You know how much I learned from it? Nothing. I don't get me wrong. I do like me some classical music. There's some fucking cool ass, great classical music. I would listen to that over most new shit anytime. In fact, I would most likely rather listen to classical music than pretty much anything that's come out in the last 25 years. For the most part. I mean, for like the most part. I think since the year 2000, there might be like a total of maybe, I don't think I even have 10 songs that I really fucking like for the last 25 years. But you go backwards in time, see, I was born in 81. The music in the 80s was fucking garbage. The only good music from the 80s was funk music because they went in a whole new direction, like Parliament Funkadelic kind of took funk in a whole new direction, and hip-hop. That was it. Everything else fucking just sucked ass because everything else was commercialized. funk hadn't been commercialized yet, and hip hop was new, so it hadn't been commercialized. And there's a lot of great fucking music back in the day. I listen to music from different parts of the world sometimes from back in the day. There's just, God, there's so much. I don't even want to get started on it. I don't know. My camera's fucking losing its mind. It keeps telling me over and over that there's a fucking, some kind of emotion outside, but I don't know. I think it's just the wind blowing the fucking overgrown field behind us, blowing it around. Or the tree blowing. Sometimes when it sees a tree blowing, it'll say it's motion, and I guess technically it is. So anyways, there's just so much about music I really want to talk about. I really want to spread this around. So, if people don't, if they watch the videos and they don't like the music and don't want to get into it, that's fine. But the problem is, most people will never know about it because they've just never come across it. Most people are too busy with life, with kids, with family, with jobs, and everything else to be able to spend 25 years independently researching fucking music. So I want to take all that shit that I learned and kind of make a series of videos. I started a long time ago and I never got around to it. You can't really tell because of my cool ass Dean Martin, or my Rat Pack picture. You see that? That's a stack of vinyl records. Behind there's like 2 more stacks and then a crate at the end full of vinyl records. I have a shitload of vinyl records. And they're good. I got a really good selection. It's just so much. But I realized I have a tablet and I record shit on my phone, so I can play stuff on my soundbar through the tablet while I'm recording stuff here. It's just, I used to put songs in my videos, but then it seems like YouTube was like getting weird about copyright stuff, and I want to say like something I had it wouldn't play because of it. But now it's like they just put the name in there, even though I always put the name of the artist and the song because I wanted people to know who it was in the videos. But anyhow, so I'm gonna try to do a series. Like just get. Oh, sorry, I thought fucking stop recording. I want to get a series of videos going about music and all the shit that I've learned in the last 25 years because it's fucking incredible. And the stuff that I listen to, like, you will never just happen to run into it otherwise. I guarantee you 99.9% of it, you'll never just happen to run into. Fucking ever. Ever. In fact, the only place I've ever ran into any of it before was on Grand Theft Auto. Like, the one video game I ever really loved playing. There were some songs, like, I didn't realize that I already knew one of Fela's songs before I ever knew who Fela was. And when I realized it, I was like, no shit, dude. And I just fell in love. I actually recently discovered more of his music. YouTube just has a fucking ton of his stuff. Full albums on one track. And I'm telling you, man, it's just, there was nobody like him. Nobody like him. He was easily as amazing of an artist as James Brown was. But anyhow, I'm going to save this for another day, but I just want to get the idea out there that I want to do that. I also want to do driving videos, man. I want to, like, mount this fucker in the car and do, like, a split camera where you got me in the corner, and then the rest of it, you can see what's in front of me at least, and just do, like, critiquing as I'm driving, because I cannot understand how it is, and it doesn't seem like many people talk about this. I don't ever hear videos about it. I don't ever see anybody talking about how fucked up traveling anywhere has gotten. And when I say traveling, I don't mean going on vacation thousands of miles away. I'm talking about just going to the fucking store. You get to the point where you want to just fucking kill 15 motherfuckers just going from your house down the street to the fucking grocery store or what have you. It's fucking insane. And the craziness of people's stupid fucking decisions on the road are getting worse and worse. Can this thing not fucking focus on me or what, dude? That's what happens to inferior fucking products. Anyhow, things that when I started driving, it was like you might see somebody do something fucking stupid. Maybe once a year, maybe if it was a bad year, twice a year you might see it. Now it's like I can't go down the fucking street without somebody driving like a fucking idiot. You get people who are just
weaving all the time, just scraping every car's ass and just barely fucking cutting people off just to fucking get nowhere because they're all at the same fucking red lights as everybody they're being a dick to, and they're all make the same green lights as everybody they're being a dick to. But they act like fucking being a piece of shit scumbag to everybody in the fucking road somehow is gonna get them anywhere any fucking faster. And I've just had my fill of it. It's been years. I drive a lot. I drive about 500 to 700 miles a week, and I'm fucking tired of people and their bullshit on the road. And I don't understand why it is that so many people are so fucking impatient. You'll go out during rush hour and then just expect to get wherever the fuck you want to go like that. You're not gonna get there. It's fucking rush hour, stupid. If you don't like it, don't go out during rush hour. And if you're going to, chill the fuck out on the road. Being a piece of shit fucking scumbag does not make traffic go any faster. If people notice when there's just one car in front of you and nobody else in front of them and they're going slow and someone's riding their ass, they never go any faster. I'm like the only person to just pull the fuck over or pull out of the way and let some dumb motherfucker go. But most people just keep doing what they're doing. Do they ever want to go around the car? No, because people are too arrogant and lazy to fucking just, get in the next lane and pass them and, whatever. Or if it's a 2-lane road and nobody's coming in the other right lane, they will not just go the fuck around them. So they're in a big enough hurry to be a worthless fucking scumbag with no regard for anyone's life or property around them. But they're not in a big enough hurry to just go the fuck around and be on about their day. That makes no sense to me. Like, pick one of the fucking other. Either get the fuck on or quit being a dick. But, dude, I swear, this camera, I'm watching this fucker just keep trying to zoom over in this side over here. The light keeps changing. I don't know how the light keeps changing. It's pretty fucking consistent. But anyways, I see people doing this shit all the fucking time. And I've had my fucking fill of it, man. I have had my fill of people putting my life, especially my dog's life, and our car at risk because they're just an impatient piece of shit motherfucker that just can't fucking calm the fuck down. Go smoke a fucking joint or do something, man, and calm the fuck down because I'm fucking tired of it, dude. I mean, I've already had fucking instances, what people will call them. Almost got into a few fights, but unfortunately, they didn't go through with it. I'm getting to the point, dude, where I'm ready to just start fucking stomping the fucking brake and making people total their fucking cars. I get pissed off when I see people doing it to other people as I do when people do it to us. Quick story, this stupid fucking piece of shit bitch over on the expressway one day. We're getting on. We're going around. It branches off in two separate directions. You got 2 lanes and 2 lanes, and that's all you got until it fucking goes around, and then it'll open up and make a connection to another highway, and you got plenty of lanes, okay? During that stretch, it's about a mile maybe of just, 2 lanes. There's nowhere else to go. It's congested as fuck. It's the middle of the day. We're heading out somewhere, and just tons of fucking cars in both lanes, not going any, just going. We're all doing about 80 miles an hour, mind you. It wasn't like we were going fucking slow. We're moving along, but it's never, no matter how fast you go, there's always some piece of shit that it just ain't ever fast enough for them. So we're cruising along. The car in front of me, I give them about 7-8 car lengths at least. And even in like congested traffic, I still just try to give as much fucking space as I can possibly give to the car in front of me. And I'm looking in my mirror at this fucking dipshit behind me who is like literally just about 1 car length exactly off of our ass, okay? And as I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, this stupid motherfucker. And then out of nowhere, this dumb bitch just fucking jerks the wheel, boom, cuts in between us and that car. And I'm like, I fucking hit the brake. She starts honking at me and going around, and I swear to you, dude, it took everything I had not to kill that fucking bitch that day. I swear to you, I wanted to fucking murder that motherfucker. And this bitch is looking at me as I'm yelling at her and flipping her off. She's looking at me like I'm the fucking asshole. What this dumb bitch does not apparently fucking realize is that when you're going down the road, okay, we'll do it like this. Says you're looking at the top of the cars, okay? She's like this, and she just fucking hurries up, cuts over, just slides in our lane. I'm talking, she couldn't miss us by fucking inches. Now, we were driving the old Jeep Liberty at the time, which is fucking dangerous as shit as it is, especially on a highway. But what this broad didn't realize is that if she would have miscalculated her shit judgment and would have clipped our back bumper like that, we would have fucking spun out, and because the Liberties are top heavy, we would have tumbled down the fucking highway and it would have killed me and Jackie. And if it didn't kill us, I would have fucking gotten out of that car and fucking stabbed that bitch to death right there in the fucking street. And not only is this stupid fucking bitch that arrogant, not only does she just have no fucking regard, not only that she had a passenger in her own car, but she wouldn't have to worry because they weren't the ones that would fucking die from her stupid decision. Now, if she would have caught the front bumper of the car behind us, that would, the car that was a car length off us, maybe that could have happened to her. That might have been possible. But it's like you always see when police are trying to make someone spin out, they come up and just clip that back bumper, just in front of the back bumper, boop, and they spin out all the time. When you're doing 80 in a top heavy fucking car, when you start to spin, that momentum's gonna carry you and you're just gonna start fucking flipping down a highway. Well, apparently this bitch thought that not only did she have every right to almost kill us, but that I'm a piece of shit for being mad about it. So she persisted on being a fucking scumbag going down the highway. We get to the point to where it's, open and there's 5 lanes of fucking traffic, and I'm, as much as pissed off as I am, I'm fucking trying to just be cool, just going about our fucking day. So I go over here and I start heading towards, where we're going to get around this stupid bitch. And she hurries up and jumps over, jumps over 3 lanes, gets in front of us and slows us, and it's just way slows down. And I'm like, then she'll speed up a little bit and pull over a few lanes. And I'm like, all right, now we'll try to go. And then we jump back over and cut. I'm like, I think this bitch just wants to fucking die. That's the only thing I can fucking possibly think of. Because I'm like, what other reason do you have for almost fucking killing me and my dog? And then turning out to be an even bigger piece of shit, cunt fucking scumbag, because I'm pissed off that you almost killed us. That's just one instance. Shit, crazy shit happens every fucking day. People, especially people that drive like fucking Audis, especially Audis, the SUVs and the 4-door fucking dumbass cars. Those fucking pieces of shit, when people drive those, or like a Porsche SUV, and then of course, those are like the worst that I see more often than most other people. But any piece of shit to drive anything, but there's also people drive BMWs and Lexus and Mercedes, especially sporty ones, that think they're like God's gift to fucking humanity because they drive an overpriced piece of shit and think that they're like somehow important because they overpaid for their fucking car. I don't know why that is, but the world we live in, most people look at status symbols and actually think that means any fucking thing at all. Me personally, I can give a fuck. I wouldn't take a fucking Mercedes or a BMW for fucking free. If I took it, had to take it, I'd sell the motherfucker and go buy like a nice old muscle car and drive that the fuck around, because I don't want anything to do with these fucking luxury brands, because fuck them. I say fuck them and what they fucking stand for. I don't want nothing to fucking do with it, man. I refuse to have anything to do with it. So, there's some people that drive those cars that are just normal people, drive normal. But then you get some that just like, yeah, I'm fucking better than you. Yeah, look at me, my piece of shit. Yeah, I spent all this fucking money. Fuck you, get out of my fucking way. I want to just smash their fucking heads in. That's what I ultimately want, is just to get out and start a fight with these fucking dipshits. Most of them don't fucking do so. They'll just drive the fuck on. But you get these scummy motherfuckers that just want to just be as big a piece of shit as they possibly can. And if you don't just sit there and fucking take it with a smile, then they get even shittier because, oh my god, somebody dares to stand up to me? And then they want to be even more of a fucking piece of shit. Telling you, I'm ready to fucking just beat the shit out of people. But anyways, it's for another day. A couple people came very, very close to getting their fucking teeth smashed out with my brass knuckles, but luckily for them, one guy just got back in his car, and the other guy apologized as I'm tightening my fist and getting ready to fucking swing and bash his fucking teeth in. He apologized instead of fucking wanting to fight for some reason, which is kind of pissed, but, you know, ultimately, I don't even want it to have to come to that. I'd rather be able to go about my day and just enjoy my drive, because people drastically take for granted one of the greatest pieces of technology we've ever fucking had invented, and automobiles are fucking amazing. If you don't think so, go ride around on a fucking horse for, you know, give it a couple months riding a horse around everywhere you go. See how fucking much you like that. I guarantee you, you'll appreciate a car a heck of a lot more. The alarm's going off too. Anyways, but yeah, people take cars for granted because they're so fucking impatient that they just want everything right fucking now. Gotta be this damn this fucking second. Why? Enjoy the fucking drive. Like, I love driving. I love the art of driving. I've spent 25 years, well, no, it's been a little bit more than 25 years. It's been almost 30 years I've been driving. Trying to improve on what I do behind the wheel. So, phones, I don't fuck with my phone, man. I'll put something on when I'm sitting parked somewhere. I'll put whatever I want on and just let it play, and either listen to a podcast or listen to music, and then I'll change songs on my buttons. And I got buttons on my steering wheel, so. But outside of that, I don't fuck with my phone when I'm driving. You know, people want to call me, I just fucking hit the button on the steering wheel and decline the call. I don't fucking take phone calls. Very, very rarely will I ever take a phone call, even on the Bluetooth, because I don't want to be distracted from what I'm doing. Because when I'm driving, I like to pay attention to every single car around, all the way around me. Cars coming towards us as well at all times. I like to know what the fuck is going on. And from doing so and not fucking with my phone all these years, I've learned people's body language in their cars. Because people have a body language with their car as well. The way they, little slight things that they do and don't do. So, but there's a very, just like multiple people can have the same body language, it's the same with cars. So you start to pick up on tendencies and patterns and things that people do the more you pay attention to what you're doing, and you realize you can avoid and like foresee stupid shit coming up all the time. Where like I'm so focused and locked in on what I'm doing when I'm driving. There was one that I'm just I was ahead of all the cars. There was nobody but one old pickup truck way down the fucking road, and I'm just doing the speed limit. And I'm looking at this old truck. Now, at the time, it's 3 lanes. I'm in the middle lane. He's in the right lane. And I could have gotten to the left lane, but some point within like a few thousand feet after I passed him, that 3rd lane comes to an end, and you got to come back in the center. Now, I had more than enough time to get into that lane, pass him, and come back over, which, in hindsight, that's what I should have just done to begin with. Because normally that's the kind of route I try to go, is what would be the best overall, no matter what happens. So, normally that's what I would do. But that particular day, flying down the highway, doing the speed limit, and as I'm steadily gaining on this pickup truck, he's in the right lane, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, watch this dipshit at the last possible second just dive into my lane, and just like, so I'm already anticipating this happening. And you would think most people, if that were to happen at the last second, they would just jump, further out to that 3rd lane and come around. As I'm coming up on this dude, sure enough, what does he do? At the fucking last second, like, hits his left turn signal as he's cutting the wheel into my lane. And because I'm not fucking around on my phone and I'm prepared for it, what do? I didn't even touch the brake. I didn't let off the gas. I actually pushed the accelerator down, hit the turn signal, cut to the right lane, went right past him, just like a fucking scene from a movie. Past him, left signal, back in the center lane. I actually sped up as I went around him because I was that focused on what I was doing. I didn't need the fucking brake. I actually was like, watch it. Right back in my lane. And when I got back over, I didn't have to cut him off. I could have been a dick and just jerked the wheel back over in front of him, but what's the fucking point, man? I'm not trying to be an asshole on the road. I'm trying to enjoy what I'm the drive and the amazing technology that so many people take for granted. So, you know, got a few hundred, probably a few hundred feet ahead of them. Come back over. That's it. It's beautiful. And shit like that, you'd be amazed at how fucking often I'm able to easily avoid situations like that, even when driving fast down the highway. So when I go down the highway, like, I drive fast when I'm able to. If there's cars and traffic, I just hang way back and just give it some time and watch the other lanes, because we have a fucking 5-lane fucking highways, 5 lanes in both directions. So you have like 10-lane highway. So I'm watching for, openings and shit, watching for shit to open up. And I'll see way over here. I'm like, oh, there's a hole that's about to open up over there. So what'll I do? Look around, make sure I got plenty of room. Move over the lane, sit there for a few, look around, make sure everything's cool. Signal. Now, meanwhile, in front of me, the car in front of me is like that close to the car in front of them, just fucking pissed off because I can't fucking go no fucking faster. And I'm just like, looking around, click, move over, just taking my time. And they're getting, a couple car lengths further down the road, thinking there's somebody. Click. And then all of a sudden, by the time I get over there, that hole is big enough to where I can get over into that opening without being a piece of shit to the car in front of me or the car that I'm getting in front of, and then take off. And as I do, I look over at the piece of shit asshole that's scraping everybody's ass and weaving in and out, cutting everybody off without turn signals in the 2 inside lanes, and I'm like, dumbass. And then I blow past them and fucking 20 cars in front of them and never seeing him again. And then it'd be a piece of shit to do it. So, that's the kind of stuff I want to show videos of. We'll always still going the speed limit. But, anyhow, this is almost a fucking hour long now, and all I wanted to do was just make a quick video about my new Presidio 2 prototype. It's not new, obviously, but new to me. Very nice. Very fucking nice. Just boop, 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 boop. Perfect drop shot. Anyhow, I gotta fucking get a new bit so I don't want to strip these fucking screws. I gotta get a new bit so I can change this out, because I hate these fucking clips. I hate them. See, that doesn't usually come up high enough to easily slip over your jeans. So sometimes you gotta like pull it out to get down there. Fucking doesn't feel good on your fingers. And then when you go to grab it, you gotta squeeze it, so it makes it even harder because you're pinching it down on your shit to pull it out. So yeah, that's just my own personal preference. Plus, one reason I don't like this clip is because it seems like every fucking body that is into Benchmade loves these clips. Or anyone's into pocket knives in general. It's just like, oh my god, the deep Kai pocket clip has got to be the best. It's always my favorite. I put it on everyone. Alright, cool. That alone makes me not want anything to do with it. So, I go the opposite direction, and I just put a standard clip on every fucking thing. Not only are they more practical, they look cooler. And it's just the opposite. I just like to be opposite, man. The only reason I watch to see what other people are doing is so I can avoid that and do like the complete fucking opposite, But that's just me. That's how I like to be. I like to just stand out. I do not like blending in. I do not like being like other people. And I'm always gonna be similar to other people to some fucking extent, because we're all humans living in this fucking shit world we're stuck in, and trying to make it. So there's always gonna be some similarities, but I try to like what the least amount of people out there are liking. So I love my music because I met one person. I always say I never met anyone. There was one person I met who has ever even heard of Fela, and that's because Fela did an album with Ginger Baker from Cream with Clapton, Clapton's band. He had done an album with them, and so he had known of him because of that, but he had never heard anything else from Fela outside of that. But he's really into old school music also, and outside of that, though, I've never met a single person. Online, on the videos, you'll see people in the comments that know of Fela, but I'm telling you, Fela Kuti, Fela space Kuti. Look him up. Fucking blow your mind, dude. He has some songs like 30, 40 minutes long, and they never get boring. It's amazing shit, dude. Amazing. And there's just an endless amount of music from him. So anyhow, me watching M Squad with Lee Marvin from the 50s. Is a police drama set in Chicago back in the 50s. And, you know, I've lived in the suburb of Chicago my entire lives because Northwest Indiana is still considered a suburb of Chicago because when you clear the tree line, you can see the fucking skyline of the city from right there in Highland, Indiana. And, yeah, so anyhow, but I love old shit anyways, old TV shows, old black and white shows. So we're gonna have a day of watching Lee Marvin, M Squad, seeing all the old shots of Chicago, which are fucking cool, man. And what else? Maybe we'll watch some, what's the other show? We've been watching something else here lately too. M Squad, finally got that, like they finally have a bunch of it on YouTube. Probably gonna watch some more soccer, although I've been kind of taking a break on it because this year I've been pissed off about some rule changes that fucking been ruining the sport for me, but it's for another day. What's the other show? Ripley, what's the other show we've been watching? M Squad. Something fucking else. Damn it, dude. This fucking YouTube is getting to be more of a pain in the ass by the fucking day. That looks pretty dope. Alright, The Saint with Roger Moore, also known as James Bond #2. Well, technically he's the third James Bond, but we don't count Lazenby. He didn't even like his own fucking Bond movie he did. But yeah, to this day, Roger Moore played Bond and more. He did more Bond movies than anybody else ever. Sean Connery only did 6. Well, I think Sean Connery might have done. Maybe he did 7 if you count the non-canon one he did. I can't remember the name of that one. Never Say Never Again or something like that. It was something from the 80s he did, which is a great fucking movie, by the way. But anyways, Roger Moore, The Saint. The Saint is a great show. Great show. He plays like a rich dude, famous guy where everybody knows him wherever he goes around the world, and most of it's set in Europe, and he will go around helping people and taking people who are fucking bad people that can't seem to be touched or caught by the law, and he'll fucking take care of it himself. Great fucking show. Roger Moore's a great actor anyways, but this is like when he was younger than his Bond days, so you know, he was a really good actor. He also was in Maverick. He took over when James Garner unfortunately left Maverick. I wish they would have had Roger Moore in there as a third, you know, and not only resorted to him after James Garner left, because James Garner got pissed off at the record or the studio where they did the show, Warner Brothers, I think. But whoever it was, he got pissed off at him, and so he quit the show. When he did, Jack Kelly was still in the show, but they took Roger Moore as their cousin Bo, and he came in and had his own episodes, and he was really fucking good in that show too, to be honest with you. I liked him in there a lot. He was their cousin from across the pond, so his English accent fit, and sometimes they'd have episodes together, and he did really good. He did really good. But The Saint is, you know, that was a Western. This is more like what was modern times when it was made back in the 50s, and it's good shit, very good shit. So anyhow, that's what our day is gonna look like today, and drink some coffee and just being lazy bastards. Although it is finally we got a heat wave. It's actually broke 30 degrees out here today, Fahrenheit. Normally the last month has been hovering in the single digits. So, and I guess if it was Celsius, it would be well below 0 degrees Celsius. But yeah, it's fucking cold as fuck. So me and Ripley went on a 10-mile walk, and then like a 5.5-mile walk the next day, and then very quickly thereafter it got very cold out. So I'm trying to do that again. So if it stays warm enough today, we might go for a nice long fucking hike, but we'll see. But we might wait a little bit longer until it actually gets a little bit warmer out again. But this summer we got all kinds of shit we're gonna go do. So I don't want this dog getting out of shape. Jackie, unfortunately, we sat around too much, and we both kind of got out of shape, and she started having knee surgeries, and then she didn't want to walk no more, not nearly as much. Sometimes she would, but for the most part, she didn't like walking, you know. So I fucked up, and I'm trying to learn from the mistakes that I made with Jackie. Thankfully, there's only a few, but I did make a few mistakes with her, and I'm trying to learn from that and not let that happen to Ripley here. And she's got some fucking muscles, dude. She's got some fucking muscles. Her leg muscles are crazy looking. So I'm trying to keep her as active as possible, so we like run through the snow as you saw in the other videos. But anyhow, y'all have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and we'll catch you on the flip side.